What if the reason you feel different is not a weakness, but proof that your mind is wired for deeper thinking? Some people do not think louder, they think differently. They notice what others miss. They feel patterns before they see proof. They pause when everyone else reacts. Here is the unsettling part. A mind that thinks differently can become a superpower or a silent struggle. It depends on whether you understand what is happening inside you. Let me ask you something personal. Have you ever felt like you live one step outside the crowd, even when you are standing right in the middle of it? If your answer is yes, this video will feel like someone finally turned the lights on. Today, psychology explains 6 subtle things you do that prove your mind operates differently. Please stay until the end, because the final point shapes your relationships, your confidence, and your success. In this video, you will learn 6 quiet behaviors that often show up in people who think differently. This is not about better or worse. This is about different. You will understand why these behaviors happen and how they affect your daily life. You will also learn how to turn them into an advantage instead of a burden. Please watch until the end because you will get tools for boundaries, energy protection, and self-trust. Now let us begin with the real problem. People who think differently often feel misunderstood. You are not unclear. You notice too much. You hear words, but you also hear tone. You notice a smile, but you also notice timing. You notice what people say, and what they avoid saying. When you live like that, life can feel exhausting. You walk away thinking, why did that feel heavy? You try to act normal and ignore what you noticed, but your mind keeps scanning and connecting dots. Imagine you are in a group and everyone is laughing. Someone makes a joke and everyone laughs again, but you notice one person did not laugh with their eyes. You notice a tiny pause that shifts the room for half a second. While everyone moves on, you stay stuck on that detail. That is the core problem. You do not just experience life, you process it, and that can feel lonely. Now let us look deeper at the psychology behind it. Psychology offers a few explanations for why some minds operate differently. One explanation is high sensitivity, which means deeper processing of emotional and sensory information. This does not mean you are fragile. It means your brain collects more data before deciding meaning. Another explanation is strong pattern recognition. Some brains spot changes and inconsistencies faster than others. Another skill is metacognition, which means you can observe your own thinking in real time. People with this skill analyze emotions, motives, and choices more often. Your nervous system also matters. If it stays more alert, your brain becomes more watchful. This can make you perceptive, but it can also pull you into overthinking. If you feel like you notice too much, you are not imagining it. Your mind may truly be operating at a different depth. Now let us bring this to life with the 6 subtle things you do. Thing 1. You notice what people meant, not only what they said. You hear intention. You sense when a compliment has a quiet edge. You know when "I am fine" is not actually fine. This can protect you from manipulation, but it can also feel heavy. Someone says, "I was only joking," but you feel disrespect underneath. Thing 2. You pause before you respond, even when others react quickly. You process, then you choose. Some people talk fast to fill silence, but you prefer truth over speed. This can look like shyness, but it is often careful thinking. Thing 3. You read the room like it is a language. You notice tension, forced smiles, and shifting energy. You can feel the story that happened before you arrive. This makes you harder to deceive, but crowded spaces drain you faster. Thing 4. After conversations, your mind replays everything like a movie. You analyze what you said and what they said. Sometimes it is anxiety, but sometimes it is intelligence trying to learn. Overthinking punishes you. Reflection teaches you. A different mind often mixes both until you learn the difference. Thing 5. You feel guilty when you set boundaries. You notice other people's emotions so clearly that you forget your needs. When you say no, your mind argues against you. A boundary is not an attack. A boundary is clarity. Manipulative people dislike clarity because it removes control. Thing 6. You sense manipulation before you can prove it. You notice praise followed by pressure, and kindness followed by guilt. Some people pretend to be confused, so you explain again and again. Your body feels it first. Your stomach tightens and your chest feels heavy. Manipulation rarely starts with cruelty. It starts with subtle control. Let me tell you about Sarah. People called her too sensitive. Sarah noticed her manager praised her right before giving extra unpaid tasks. Coworkers said he was only being nice. But Sarah saw the pattern: praise, pressure, guilt, repeat. She ignored her instincts for months. Then she burned out. When she set a boundary, the manager said, "I thought you were a team player." That sentence was designed to trigger guilt. Sarah realized her sensitivity was not the problem. Her lack of boundaries was. Now let us turn your different mind into a stronger life. Here are 5 psychology-based tips to protect your mind and use it well. Tip 1. Name what you notice. Say, "I notice a shift in tone," or "I notice pressure after praise." Naming stops confusion. Clarity weakens manipulation. Tip 2. Use your pause as power. You do not owe instant answers. Tip 3. Separate reflection from self-punishment. Ask, "Am I learning, or am I attacking myself?" Tip 4. Practice one clear boundary sentence. Say, "I cannot do that," or "I am not comfortable with that." Do not over-explain. Manipulation feeds on over-explaining. Tip 5. Protect your nervous system. Reduce overstimulation. Sleep well, and take quiet time. A calm nervous system turns insight into wisdom, not anxiety. If your mind thinks differently, you are not broken. You are aware. You notice truth hiding inside small details. But awareness without boundaries becomes exhaustion. Awareness with boundaries becomes power. Subscribe for more psychology and self-improvement videos. Please like this video if you want a part 2 about hidden manipulation tactics. Comment below, which one of the 6 points felt most personal to you? Share this video with someone who always feels different. It might be the validation they needed for a long time.